Hi, I'm Kamal, Imani, and I want you to enjoy my visual guide on how to survive love's emotional roller coaster ride. Are you ready? Let's talk about sex, money, and communication. All right, let's go. How to Peace. I'm back, Kamal Imani, with how to survive the emotional roller coaster ride. How to survive the emotional roller coaster ride. We just spoke about communication, and the main thing is to be friends, to be transparent, remain friends, communicate whenever you think or feel that something isn't right. Talk about it, talk nice to each other. Okay? That's the number one thing. And make sure you get to know each other's background and stuff like that. Okay? Now, money. Money is a tricky situation, but I love money. But here it is. You could start off making $100,000 or over each. And part of that is the reason you guys got together. And it's good because you were equally yoked financially. You must have had the education or some kind of similar situations or law of attraction mindset or something that puts you on that level, right? 100,000 or more each. And everything is lovely. But if somebody loses their job or the economy takes a turn, how is that going to affect your relationship? Now, did you marry the person, your friend? Because they do say, like, people that know how to make money, if they lose it, they know how to make it back. You know, millionaires know how to make money and become millionaires after a big fall, right? So, are you friends first? See, what happened when I was getting married, I got laid off 2 months before the marriage. Our marriage was in September, right? I asked my fiance, "You still want to get married?" I thought she was gonna say no, postpone it, push it back. I was down, like, ain't no need, you know what I mean? She said, yeah, still want to get married. She's so ride or die. She's so committed. I love her. So I was on unemployment for a while. I never stay on unemployment too long. When I was working out, you know why I don't stay on unemployment too long? Because in that positive sense, I'm a hustler. And every day I go out and fill out 10 applications. Now it's online. But, I fill out at least 10 applications a day. By the third day, my phone's ringing. Maybe the second. Maybe I get the job on the spot. All right? Because men, don't say there ain't no jobs out there. Every time I turn around for the last 20 years, up until this day, now hiring. From the dollar store to McDonald's to FedEx to Uber, Lyft. Come on, man. The gas station, like, look, bring something home. Bring something home. I say that because most women, man, they know how to get that money and keep it and keep things going the best they can. But us men, nah, I ain't doing that. Your ego don't got nothing to do with this. It ain't about you no more. It's about being selfless. It's about being unconditional. It's about giving. It's about being a man. It's about being responsible. It's about providing. So I get out and take any job I could get. And normally somebody else will call me with a higher salary. I say, hey, thank you. I got to go. They're paying more unless y'all want to negotiate. They don't want to negotiate. I'm out. That's it. But help with the electric bill, help with the car payment, help with the food. How you not doing nothing? Come in with a little bit of milk and some diapers. Man, you better bring $100 a week. $100 a week is better than nothing. $200 a week, $300 a week is better than nothing. Get on your feet. Move up in the company. All right? Now, sister, you can't be throwing that in his face unless he keeps losing jobs for the same reason. Not being there on time, being late, blowing up in there. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, you know. Then you got it right. But if he's gonna keep doing that, he's gonna have to fix that or leave. Bye-bye. All right. Now, yeah, brother, you can't do like I seen, I think in Tyler Perry movies or something like that. But you know those urban movies, and the sister going off to work, and the brother, I'm working on my beat. I'm gonna be a rapper, or I'm gonna be a ball player, and then you gonna change your mind. You can talk to me like that. I got the big idea. I'm gonna get into these stocks. This new marijuana thing coming. Bitcoin, blah, 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 MLM. MLM will break you. They go in that account taking your money from your bank. It happened to me, man. I was down on my knees. Like, what happened? It would take money from my bank, and then it would take more money, and then the fees would come. It would take more money. What? And my wife was like, what happened to all your money? The dream. I have a dream. See, we got the wrong interpretation of Martin Luther King's dream. Someday, right? Someday I'm going to make it. Someday, there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but there ain't no someday. So you're lying. I'm just saying, you could have your plan B, but get a plan A. Pay some bills. That should be your plan B. B for bills. But you need your A. You need to be on your A game so you can pay some bills. After you pay some bills, then you do your plan B. But don't be sitting around the house farting, picking your nose and your butt and all of that, drinking a beer, whatever, watching the game, talking about you working on your plan B, and your boys just coming over. Boys, they bringing some money contributing to this household? Nah, it don't go like that. All right? So, the number one thing y'all should do is have an emergency fund. Not that it's not going to get depleted, because emergencies happen, but try to maintain an emergency fund. And then, brothers, when the children are born, the sisters should want some investments for the child's college or the children's college. Put some money away for that. Have some money come out your check automatically that goes into a separate account. Some fallback money. Have the piggy bank. Have the water bottle with the coins in it. Have the stash. Like, your money should be like differentiated. You know what I'm saying? Diversification. Some stocks. Some land. Every opportunity you get to invest in something. Of course, get some expertise on it. Would you see what I'm saying? Get your side hustles on, but make sure they bring in some kind of money in. You know, you're setting yourself up to receive money, residual income. You know, so yeah, financially, anybody can lose a job. Anything can happen at any time. There's a lot to say. I'm not a financial expert, but I'm just saying how it affects relationships. Most of the time, the woman makes more money than the man. So women don't put that in his face. Man don't feel like that if she's not putting it in your face. But if she is saying, maybe you should go to school. Maybe you should learn some more skills. Maybe you should. Because nowadays, with things like coding and graphics and a lot of things you could go to school for that it's not going to take a lot of time or as much money as college would. Or you could go back and finish a degree or get a degree or get a boiler license. You know what I'm saying? Get certified in something, security guard certification. Get something. Like, always improve, always move up, always build. A woman likes a man that's on the move. You don't necessarily have to start off a millionaire. You don't got to start off, with a lot of money. But she likes to see what's your plan, what's your goal, and are you working on it? That's it. A woman needs to feel secure. If you don't know that, that's 101. That's woman relationship 101. A woman needs to feel secure. Make her feel secure. That's what you should be doing every day and make her comfortable. All right? And if you can't do that for her, or she can't allow you to do that for her, then y'all got to talk it out and somebody probably got to bounce. I just say try your best before you bounce. Like really stretch, if you're really in love, instead of breaking up just to try to get back together. Like that's dumb, in my opinion. Okay. But money will break you. So like never live outside your means. I mean, this is common sense stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like talk about money is basically common sense. But I'll tell you what my grandmother told me. She said, let your wife handle your money. Because she knows I'm that guy. I'm that risk taker. I'm that dreamer. I got the big idea. You know what I'm saying? So I had no problem giving my wife most of the money because I see investments and I see ideas and everything, you know, and it's okay, like when you go to gamble, Atlantic City, Las Vegas, whatever, when you play the stock market, it's supposed to be with money that you will not miss, not money that your household needs. Play with money that you will not miss. Okay. And I do know the rule my grandmother taught me: save 10% of your income. Like, don't touch it. It's hard to do sometimes with emergencies and twists and turns of the emotional roller coaster of life. But try to always stay on that. If you deplete it, then put it back. You know what I mean? Always try to keep something there also, as well as the emergency fund. Because trust me, things go down. I'm just going to give you some personal examples. All right. And I thank my wife and I thank God. I thank my wife so much for sticking with me through thick and thin. As a teacher, some of my earlier jobs didn't have the situation where you take money out all year and will cover your summer. So for about 5, 6 summers, I had to go to unemployment. Oh, what a fight, what a struggle, what stress. And at one point, the um now that's what rightly so they owed me that money, but at one point, one of our cars, the windows stopped working. We had to put plastic bags up when it rained, tape it to the car. Most women would have bounced. I mean, I might have to do that for a week and a half or so. You know what I'm saying? Also had a Ford GOP at one time. GOP, get out and push. And one time we were going through the toll booth and the car stalled. I said, honey, get in the driver's seat. I open the side door, put it in neutral. I'm running, pushing the car, and then the motor starts. I jump in the car, close the door on the highway. Money. Get out and push. Money. Money, money, money. You need money. Another time I abandoned the car. I think, did I say that? And with another young lady I was with one time, I told her, don't come around here till you're ready. But it's a long story. That's another story for another time. But I remember Chick Move trying to be near me and all of this. We eating bologna sandwiches and stuff. We had pennies. We had our coins and cashed in our coins at the bodega or whatever. And it made a bologna and cheese sandwich grilled or something. My friends was paying her rent. Lord, forgive me. I ain't saying no names. Um, I'm just saying, you gotta be on your game, brothers. You lose a job, get a job, like hustle, and keep that money flowing, and you will feel better. I don't care if you make 100,000, you make 50,000, 25,000, as long as you on top of your money game. You know what I'm saying? You look nice, you buying some nice clothes, you helping her out, and you still got your eyes and ears open for other things, and you trying to, maybe go back to school or whatever, doing a little Uber or do a little whatever. You hustling. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that's not appreciated, you might have to bounce. because maybe y'all not equally yoked financially and she needs somebody of that caliber. But just remember, young lady, something could happen to him too. A football player could break his, injure his, whatever. He could get sued, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's all about faith and it's all about love. All right? Now I got some things I'm digressing on I want to say. I need space. If y'all playing I need space, I played that like at 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. Y'all got to cut that out. Male and female. You know, I just want to see. That's real immature. Done just did that. I'm done. Goodbye. The pimp, the player, and the hoe, y'all need to stop. That all needs to be like canceled. The pimps should now be canceled. The player and the hoe canceled. The side piece should be canceled, but people been doing that forever. So I can say it, but y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do because y'all grown. But it ain't gonna help you. Mentally, spiritually, financially, it ain't gonna help you. All right? And when are you gonna stop dating? I hear sisters, yeah, I'm dating a couple guys. I guess the guys do it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all the way out there. I just know what I hear. I talk to people. I see things. When you gonna just pick one? What is the problem? You dating three, four, five guys, and none of them's the one for you? Come on, man. Let's get back to the chivalry. Let's get back to having some class. Y'all dating, speed dating, blind dating, getting curved. I got curved. He curved me. He ain't called me back. Yeah, because he's calling, texting, instant messaging, 50 chicks, and you doing 50 men. Same thing. Like, come on, come on, come on. I don't mean doing 50 men. I mean doing the same thing to 50 men. I'm going to stand corrected. But, you know, y'all ladies with the open sesame as soon as you meet them, giving away the cookie as soon as you meet them. No, no, no. A man used to have to go to the father or the parents, but especially the father, and say, I would like to see your daughter. May I have your permission? And the father would say something like, what are your intentions to my daughter? And you might have said, I love her, sir. I want to marry her. Old school. Now, y'all disrespectful. You don't talk to no father, no mother. Y'all just run up and spill it up in her, make your mess on her, do whatever you want with her. Like she ain't beautiful, like she ain't a gift from God, like she deserves that. She don't deserve that. She deserves better than that. Y'all need to man up. Get yourself together. That's why you don't go up to nobody, because you don't got yourself together. Up here. Mentally, emotionally, you need to get yourself together. You need to talk to me, you can talk to me. If you can't talk to nobody else, but talk to some OGs. Talk to some elders. Talk to some old school about what it really is. Because y'all got it twisted. And it's not your fault, but you got it twisted. So sisters and brothers, stop living in the fast lane. I got a friend that told me, I'm like, this what y'all doing now? Is this what y'all are doing now? He told me, I was feeling this lady I see in the past. She feeling me. I said, I want to do her. She said, all right. I said, but you got to take an age test. I said, what? A HIV test. What? Okay. So y'all taking HIV test now to date and have sex? Wow. I've been married 25 years, so it was a new world, I guess. And then he said he came back negative. And then they got in the bed. Make a long story short. They got in the bed and they get ready to do it. She pulled out two rubbers. That's a condom, a Jimmy hat, prophylactic. She pulled out two to put them on. He said, what? I told you I tested negative. No, I don't trust that. So she had to put on two. Is that what y'all doing now? But both of them may have no intention of being a unit. Just straight booty calls. booty calls in 2021, and y'all, you know how much stuff is going around out here. But just what I don't know. I understand some people sex addicts. That's cool. Sex freaks. You like that's what y'all do. I ain't knocking that. But if y'all don't trust each other, then why jump in bed with each other? Well, she ain't trust him in that situation. And another one, I guess I should have invested in toys, if you know what I mean. Because women now also coming out in the open saying, yeah, he can't do it. We need toys. I need my toy. I be using my toy, for lack of a better term. I'm like, what? A lot of women are telling me this. I'm surprised. This didn't go on in my day. This did not go on in the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. Like, your toy? So she said, not she, a couple should use my toys. Right? Now, brothers, you can't be drinking every day. You can't be smoking weed with all these chemicals in it every day. We got enough stress in society. Stress alone will kill your libido, okay? So we need our rest. We need a proper balance of rest and exercise. And then there's like ginseng will help most people. There's ginseng, your hembe, guarana. There's certain mushrooms. There's maca. Everything works different with everybody. But you might want to look into some of those things. Now, OG told me that I'm talking about OG, like 70. He said, man, he saw me getting ginseng one day in the store. And he said, man, it's not really about that ginseng. He said, it's just your body, the way it is. Sometimes it's going to work, sometimes it ain't. Sometimes your body going to work, sometimes it ain't. Right? So I agree with that to an extent. I agree with that to an extent. But certain things do work better for me. I know that. Now, a lot of brothers have been abused in prison by uncles and fathers, and you know, some can function still. If you can function, I understand you not telling the world what happened to you, telling your girl what happened to you, as long as you ain't passing nothing on to her, right? But when it gets to the point when she's talking about using toys and you're crying and you're feeling inadequate, I know you don't want the whole world knowing your business, but you might want to talk to her or talk to a therapist or a psychologist. Um, and I would just hope that you can find ways to just saying that's in your past. Forgive yourself, forgive the person that did it because somebody did it to them. It's just an ongoing situation that's unfortunate. But you got to forgive yourself and let it go. And thank God for what you have in front of you and move forward. Okay? It's over. It's over. And you might feel some kind of way when you see another man or whatever, but that's the demons you got to fight. We all got demons that we got to fight. That's the war. You know what I'm saying? And it's worth it for your woman, for your relationship, you know? And lastly, because I hear the fat lady singing, well, actually, my son is singing. He's a singer. Hassan, they call him Sani. Look out, he's coming out soon. Plug. All right. Why did I hear a grown woman say, she going through a divorce and say, I want it like it is in Hollywood. Y'all watching too much Empire, too much power. I don't mean I'm not trying, I shouldn't even say the word. Y'all watching too much TV that has negative influences on your brain. You forgot about the basics. And you're taking the person that's in front of you for granted because lights, camera, action, all these shiny things coming from Hollywood is appearing in front of you. And most of it isn't real. Most of the people, when you see them in person, they're real short. They're thinner than they look on TV. If their makeup ain't on, oh my God, and all of that. They do a lot to look like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a husband or wife that you wake up next to in bed and they still look good without all of that, you're doing better than Hollywood. Okay? But brothers, yeah, we got to keep working out, especially when we get older. We got to drink the water. We got to take the zinc. Now, Yohimbe is good. Guarana has caffeine. I think maca might have a little caffeine, but research these things and something might work and help you out. But at the same time, if you're smoking and drinking and eating a lot of red meat and a lot of sugar, then that's going to have an effect on your overall body and energy. Honey is good for energy too, but it is a sugar source. And coffee, they say there's pros and cons, but it does wake me up and give me energy. But brothers, yeah, look into that. But we definitely got to cut the sugar. Cut the sugar, all right? And sugar is in almost everything. And if you cut the sugar, drink more water, take your vitamins, take your herbs, get your rest, balance it out, then your sex drive should be much better. The sex roller coaster ride. All right. And remember that there's going to come a time when your woman's going to get older. So early on is the pregnancy thing. She may not want to do it as much. She might want to do it more. She might not want to see you. She might not want to look at you. She might want to throw up when she look at you. Whatever. Right? That's the pregnancy. But now when you get older, it's the hormonal changes. And that's going to affect her mindset and her emotions too. That's why the man got to be able to be very peaceful. You got to be at peace with yourself. You got to be balanced like Ma'at, the Egyptian deity, the scales of justice, right? Your heart has to be light as a feather because she's going to go through emotions and go through her own emotional roller coaster. And if you don't got your stuff together, you're going to go through your emotional roller coaster and somebody might fall off or collide or whatever. So the best thing to do, brother, is you have that nirvana, that peace, that hetep, that salam. You have to have that. You have to be strong that way. And you have to keep the faith because there's something around every corner. But y'all have to have the ability to be like water, go with the flow, laugh at the world. Laugh at whatever you can laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Laugh at the world. Og Mandino has a book, The Greatest Salesman in the World, and he said, I laugh at the world. And I also laugh at myself. That's how I get through a lot of things, man. You got to take it lightly. My cousin Will always says, it ain't that serious. Right? It's not that serious. There's a problem. Let's see how we can sit down and analyze it. How can we handle this? Let's chop it up day by day, piece by piece, step by step. Sooner or later, it will be solved. That's it. But stay friends. Stay friends. Friends first, friends in the middle, friends in the end. Stay friends. It's boyfriend and girlfriend. Y'all just changed it to wife and husband. You know what I'm saying? But it's boyfriend and girlfriend. You still got to be silly. You still got to keep the kid in you. You got to have fun. No, because you jumped the broom, because you got married, there's a ring on your finger, now all of a sudden you stiffen up. No, but I will say this. Now, I'm going to say to the men, now women, it probably applies to you too. But I will say this. Like Salt and Pepper said she saw one of them it was MC Light. She said, where the F you been, right? When she saw this man, it was one of them, Salt and Pepper, MC Light. Peace to y'all sisters. Sorry, I got it wrong. But once you get married, it's just like when you was a teenager, you got a girlfriend. None of the girls want to talk to you. Now you got a girlfriend, and all the girls want to talk to you. You ain't know Yvette like you. Yvette been liking you. What you wear her for? She ugly, right? She short. She can't dress. And also, Cynthia like you too. She been like the Jew, right? So, now that you married, here come the supermodels. They beaming down from Venus. Okay. I'm married now. What that got to do with me? You gotta be strong, brothers. You gotta remember that God gave you your girlfriend. God gave you your wife so that you can have joy and comfort in this fight, in this life. So keep communicating with her. You got to communicate about communication. You got to communicate about money. And you got to communicate about sex. And you will survive this emotional roller coaster ride. Peace and success. Kamal, Imani. One love.